Nelson?
Doing better. Doing better. How are you?
I'm doing better too. We were both sick, right?
Yeah.
I was. I don't know what happened to me. I thought I had food poisoning because I went to Meyer and they have these little the little pepperoni slices or whatever you can buy to snack on and that.
Hmm.
And I buy those things all the time. And they were out of them. They didn't have the ones I wanted. So they have another little section down by the deli where they have these kind of little specialty, fancy kind of
Yeah.
little meats and stuff. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Artisanal.
Artisanal, right. So I go to the artisanal section and they had a little guy in there, a little slice thing. So I'm looking at it, and I said, okay. And I tried that. And so I bought those things. I brought them home and I ate them. And when I was eating them, I'm thinking to myself, they're different. They're very different. They looked, they were real dark looking, and they just looked and they smelled different
Hmm.
from what I was used to. I didn't think anything of it, like they're bad or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, so these things. So I ate those things, Nelson. I don't know what it was, and I don't even know if that's what happened. But I started having all kinds of problems with I couldn't go to the bathroom correctly, and my stomach was killing me, uh, and so I chalked it up to food poisoning.
Yeah.
But it just held on and held on and held on.
Mm.
And usually food poisoning, you know how it is. You
Yeah.
have it and it's gone,
Yeah.
right? So I don't know what happened. So I'm searching, I'm looking, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with me.
On Med and D and all that.
Yeah. And they had a thing in there about oh shit, what's it called? Like GERD.
GERD. Okay.
GERD,
Hmm.
gastrointestinal
Oh, okay.
reflux stuff and all that,
Yeah.
because I had the hiccups.
Mm.
The hiccups started, and the hiccups lasted me. I had hiccups on and off, and sometimes real strong hiccups
Hmm.
to where my chest and my throat and everything hurt so bad having these freaking hiccups.
Yeah.
And they lasted like a week, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I started looking at this GERD stuff. Uh, and they started talking about this intestinal, gastrointestinal, and everything pointed to all that stuff. It pointed to that GERD, and so I bought some, the little chewies you can chew on, the Tums,
Yeah. The
chew
Tums.
chew things, and then they've got the 12 or 24-hour ones like Pepsid and that kind of stuff that you can take. They're like pills that you can take. Dude, that cleared me right up.
Oh, okay.
That stuff cleared me right up. So I don't think it was food poisoning that I had. I think it was, and you know that hiccup thing?
Hmm.
I've had that happen to me before,
Okay.
where I've had them for like a few days in a row.
Mm.
And sometimes, and even at night when I'm trying to sleep and I got these hiccups and they won't stop. And so that might be just an easy fix,
Yeah.
like a Pepsid or something, right?
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. You have to be watch out for that. I had a client one time that he had hiccups for a couple months. He had like some crazy thing happen to him, but yeah, I hate the hiccups.
A couple of months.
Oh yeah, a couple of months. Yeah. Um. Yeah. It was really bad.
And
He-
so what did he have? Did he have some kind of bad disease, or was
It,
it something simple?
no, it was like something in his nervous system, or whatever. He had to have a whole operation for it.
Woo! Oh my God, that's hot. Wow.
If you weren't awake, now you are.
I made that tea, Nelson, and I let it sit for 15 minutes with the top off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just put the top on just now before we started.
Yeah.
And my God, that's hot. Wow. Woohoo. Yeah, so but that took care of it, took them hiccups away.
Yeah.
And I get these hiccups from time to time. I'll get them and they'll last for 2 or 3 days or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not good.
No.
And they tell you to do this or try to do it,
Yeah. Hold your breath.
I had the carpet cleaning guy over here last week and I was telling him, and there I was hiccuping, and he said, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, I know. I've had the hiccups for like, 6 days or something." And he's like, "Oh," he says, like, so they said, "You got to hold your temples, okay? You got to push your temples,
Uh.
and then you got to drink." So here I am with my hand, I'm trying to hold my temples with one hand and trying to drink.
Did you
Not,
try to get anybody to scare you?
and then, yeah, the cleaning lady, or not the cleaning lady, one of the caretaker ladies
Yeah.
that comes over, uh, tried to scare me, but it was such an absolute failure. I just like, don't do that. Don't ever do that again. So that was fun. Uh, so that whole sick thing, dude, it was bad.
Yeah.
And you know, I just got back from that trip, and the last time I went, remember how sick I got?
Yeah, you were telling me that you got real sick, and you're happy
Real
that you
sick.
didn't get sick at all coming
Real
back.
sick, like some kind of, bug or something had, and this time I didn't get sick at all,
Yeah.
and I felt great, and then a few days later, started those, started the food poisoning thing with my stomach.
Yeah, the artisan pepperoni.
The artisan pepper. I don't know why I'm even eating that shit, but that's horrible. Um, so anyway, the hiccups are gone, and I think I got, and I never even thought that when you got the hiccups, but I searched everything on my phone and it told me, do you want to do this, this, and this? And I did that, that, and that, and by God, it worked.
Nice.
Yeah, done, worked perfectly. So, Nelson, a lot of stuff happened in the past week or so,
Yeah.
and I want to talk about some of them. And one of the things I want to talk to you about is I keep getting this pop up on my phone and an email from Google
Mhm.
telling me about my ad that and how much they're charging me for my ad. And it appears that I have some kind of recurring ad happening
Mm.
that I'm not.
Aware of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you and I need to look at that here today.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And that's been going. I meant to ask you about it for the last few times, and I kept forgetting.
Yeah, you got to watch out with those charges and all that stuff. I had the same thing happen to a thing that I wasn't aware that it was charging my business through Google and all that stuff, and I had to and I couldn't find how to necessarily cancel it, so I had to do a dispute and all that stuff. But we'll probably be able to find, especially if you have the email and all that stuff.
Okay. You know, when I saw that thing, it got me to thinking because I have so many reoccurring charges on my credit card
Yeah,
monthly for this, and this. You know, all the streaming and then the this and that and the other thing. And I think to myself, I wonder what's really on there and what I'm really paying for. And
yeah,
you know, half the shit, do I even need it?
yeah, yeah. It
Or did
sneaks
I
up.
even actually sign up for it? You know how they trick you into,
Yeah,
you know.
for sure.
So I don't know.
Yeah, where they give you the month free, and then they
And then you
charge you for
then you
life.
forget about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that all that kind of shit has happened to me. So that's kind of a bummer. Dude, where's your
The coffee.
yeah.
It was drank on the way here.
You knocked that right out, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah, for
Don't
sure.
you just do one or what?
I'll do another one like in the afternoon and all that stuff
In the afternoon.
if I'm feeling spicy.
You're wanting to get frisky?
Yeah, exactly.
Get some
If I
coffee
gotta
in
lock in for some reason, yeah, I'm like, all right, the second coffee needs to come out.
I need that coffee.
Yeah,
Okay. After much thought, you remember I was telling you about my Hungary trip coming up?
yeah,
How I'm going to go from here and then over to here to Prague, and then from Prague over to Vienna, and then over to here to. I'm not going to do that
no, okay,
because I'm not going to have time. I'm going to be rushing through all that stuff trying to do that. It's going to be a freaking nightmare.
yeah,
So what I'm going to do is there's a lake in Hungary called Lake Balaton,
okay,
and it's a big, huge lake, and it's where everybody goes for their recreation in Hungary, and it's real super popular. And so I am going to go into Prague. I've already got my hotels picked out and everything.
nice,
Or not Prague, excuse me, Budapest. And I'm
okay,
going to stay on the one side of the river and the Buda, and there's Buda, and then the other side is Pest, okay?
okay,
And so I'm going to stay at the one side, and then for a couple, 2, 3 nights, then I'm going to head to Lake Balaton,
okay,
and I'm going to stay out there for a couple of nights. And then there's a big, giant Audi factory out there
okay,
in a town called Győr, and I don't know how to pronounce it,
okay,
in Hungary. And it's where my mom's car that's right there in the garage
yeah.
was built.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So she was so excited because she's Hungarian. My car was built in Hungary, and she's she's just crazy over the moon about it.
That's so cool.
And so this factory is a enormous factory, Audi factory, right there in Hungary, and it's not far from Lake Balaton. And so I'm going to check out the train situation to see if I can go from Budapest to Lake Balaton and Lake Balaton up to that GYOR, and then at GYOR over back to
The
Budapest.
Budapest.
Yeah. So I'm going to change everything up. I'm going to completely redo my trip.
Yeah, just to take your time in the area.
Take my time, look around, really relax, and not be, I sometimes book these trips for myself, Nelson, and I'm crazy going. Have to go here, get this done. Oh, I got only have time to do this, and
Yeah, yeah. I don't like vacation like
I
that.
can't do that.
I'd
No.
rather do like 3 really good things than a bunch of
Yeah.
things. You know.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to redo my Hungary trip completely. But I've got it all figured out. I just have to book it yet, with the flight and the hotels, and I'll be all set. And I got to check out the train situation too, because they got trains that you can go in the train, and it'll take you anywhere you want to go. And I guess what's it called? Their public transportation
Hmm.
is really good, and you can buy a thing that'll take you can go on the train and the tram and the bus and the this and the that,
Oh, like a whole
like
pass.
a whole pass. Yeah.
Okay,
So I'm probably going to end up doing that for a week while I'm there.
that's cool. What
That's
what time of season are you gonna go?
October.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be, and Hungary's having an election in a couple of days on the 12th, I believe,
Okay.
of this month. And they've got that one guy, that Orban. He's been in power for like 16 years,
Oh wow.
and he's locked in with Putin real tight.
Mm,
And so the people then in Hungary aren't happy about that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
now there's a young guy that used to be with this guy, this Orban, who broke away on his own,
yeah.
and he's the other party now, and he's running against this guy, and he's got the lead right now.
Oh, that's good.
So when that thing happens, they might get out with the old guard and in with the new.
That'd be interesting. It'd
That-
be interesting too to visit once, if it goes through and
If
all
it
that.
goes through, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so many world events going on,
Because
so
people aren't happy with, the ties to Russia and all that stuff, like the real tight right now that they're doing over there. So
yeah. I
that'll
can
be
relate.
that'll be fun. I hope that young guy wins, and I hope I go over there and really see how things are.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
Of course.
They were showing this that Guthrie lady got kidnapped.
Guthrie lady.
That Savannah Guthrie, who's on the news, NBC News or CBS or some news thing,
Okay.
and her mother got kidnapped out in Arizona. Are you familiar with all that?
No.
Do you ever watch the news?
I try not to.
I guess
Tried.
not. I don't know how you could miss that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was thinking about that whole thing, and they haven't found the mother yet. And she's like 80 some years old, and they took her out of her house, and she's been gone for a couple of months now. And this Savannah Guthrie, the daughter, is on the news, and she made a lot of enemies on the news because of the way she covers stuff, and
Mm,
people basically don't like her.
gotcha.
I mean, some people like her, but a lot of people don't like her.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, is this kidnapping and all this stuff have anything to do with the dislike for the daughter that's on the national news?
Yeah, I gotta assume so for sure.
Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and they still haven't found the mother yet, and they're still looking for her, but they think that she's down in Mexico and
Mm,
gone.
that's so sad, especially somebody that elderly and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, I feel like if you're a person in the media, you have to be careful of what you do or where your information's out because there's crazy people out there.
they showed a thing on the news about that Guthrie, like during her interviews with like the president or the this or the that or certain people, and things that she did that really pissed people off.
Mm,
And there was quite a little list of stuff that she did. So,
yeah,
and I'd never seen that before.
yeah,
And when I saw that, I thought to myself, geez, I wonder if this has something to do with that, with her mother,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that was kind of weird. Nelson, you don't watch the news, so you don't know. But there was another figure skating competition right after the Olympics
Okay.
in freaking Europe somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, and there was this lady that was competing in it, another Japanese woman
Okay.
in not in the doubles, but in the singles.
Mhm.
And it was her last competition of her career,
Okay.
and she's going to stop competing and start coaching or whatever. And she's like a four-time world champion,
Mm.
and I'd never heard of her before.
Yeah.
I had no idea who she was. So here I am, just like a month ago when the Olympics were going.
Yeah.
I'm walking through the freaking living room, and then the TV's on, and then all of a sudden here's this figure skating thing. So I'm figure skating. I said they just had this, and so, but it turned out to be a different one. The World Championships
In Europe.
in Europe
Okay.
instead of the Olympics
Yeah.
in wherever the Olympics was at. Where was it? It was in Italy. Remember, it was in
Yeah. Yeah.
Milan,
Yeah. Yep. For the Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics. And this Japanese figure skater was a woman. She fucking knocked it out, man. Like she crushed it. And it was her very last competition, her last one.
Yeah.
And she killed it. I mean, she killed it. And she won. And she took the gold. And it was another weep fest and all that stuff for the Japanese. But it was another amazing Japanese figure skating moment that it wasn't as amazing as the couple.
Mhm.
Remember the guy that broke down? He couldn't stop crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. But it was pretty amazing. And it was these. I didn't realize Japanese figure skating was so.
Big. Yeah.
It was pretty neat though, and it was fun. And then during this time they had the Nelson. What was it? Oh, the March Madness.
Okay. Yep. The
Okay,
basketball stuff.
so March Madness was in full swing, and the championship game is tonight.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, Michigan against
Oh, Michigan's there. Okay.
yeah, Michigan and come on now.
That's how much I
Duke?
pay attention. Oh, okay, Duke.
Yeah, I think Duke. Right? Nelson, you don't know.
No,
You
no,
don't care.
no. I only pay attention to the things that I extremely like, and then I block out everything else.
NCAA championship. Yeah, Michigan and UConn. Excuse me, not Duke.
Okay, UConn.
UConn beat Duke in that real exciting game where the shot at the very end. Did you see that?
No,
No, you didn't see that.
no.
And so yeah, UConn against Michigan tonight. So they had the freaking March Madness happening. Now, I don't know what they're doing, and they're doing it for a reason. They're probably doing it because someone's got the television contract and they're trying to get better ratings and this stuff, but they're doing the men's March Madness, and then they're including the women's March Madness right along with it.
Okay.
Like when they're doing Sports Center and all that, it's the men, and then they talk about March Madness. It's not just men. It used to always just be men. It wasn't
Yeah.
women.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's men and women.
Okay.
And it's because ABC or ESPN or whoever's got the contract is trying to push all this stuff on the public.
Yeah.
But if you look at the ratings, no one cares about. Relatively speaking, no one cares about the
Yeah, women's basketball definitely does way less.
way, 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 way less.
Yeah.
So they were doing this, and they were showing the highlights together, and they were doing this together, and that together, and this together, and that together, and it was bugging the crap out of me. I thought to myself, "What the fuck are they doing now? This is ridiculous." And then they stopped doing it. They had the women, and they were doing this, and then they had the men, and they were showing all the men's stuff, and then the women was a separate thing like it used to be. But it made me think that women's sports is just not as compelling as men's sports.
Mm.
Like women's basketball is
Yeah, I've never tuned into women's basketball.
no, it's nothing but a foul fest. It's a joke.
Hmm.
Ever watch women's basketball? I mean,
No, I haven't.
it's ridiculous. Um, but some of the women's sports I love.
Hmm.
Women's golf,
Okay.
the figure skating.
Yeah.
I mean, it's killer.
Yeah.
It's
I watched some women's soccer.
dude, soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. The U.S. women's soccer team is killer.
are they?
Yeah.
The men's soccer team sucks, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Because someone said that on TV the other day.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because the emphasis of of the American culture and all that stuff, but yeah,
It probably is. Yeah, it's just not part of the.
yeah.
But these women's sports, some of them, and another one that they push a lot. You see is women's softball.
Hmm. Don't
Like,
watch. No, I don't watch that.
but it's on. They run those games and they have uh, segments just for the women's softball, and it's a big deal. The college softball stuff.
Yeah,
But these women's sports, some of them are I like them, and some of them they're just trying to push and push and push, and they're just it turns me off even more so uh, than than how it was before. So I don't know what's going on with these women's sports. But then I see something like these, this the what's it called, the figure skating,
hmm,
and I'm like, and the golf. I love women's golf, but the figure skating is awesome. Some of it's just it's amazing.
yeah, yeah. And I don't know if it's just the talent pool or the training or whatever, but yeah, there's I don't know. Just men's basketball is such a big monster. It's hard to compete.
It's a monster, and it bugged me that they were trying to
Yeah,
interject the women's sport right into the men's, which is a huge thing all by itself.
yeah, yeah. March Madness is legendary.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was just kind of a weird thing. And I thought to myself, we got to talk about that a little bit because it was so weird. Okay, Nelson. The other day, we go here and there and get order food out or
Hmm.
whatever. And if you go to somewhere like Culver's, for example,
Yeah,
and get a burger and a side and a shake or whatever, you're talking $20.
yeah. Close to, yeah,
Yeah, like 17, 18,
yeah.
19, right? So the other day, and we've got every restaurant known to mankind just right around here, right down the street. And there's a Bob Evans down there. So I was looking at the Bob Evans menu and I ordered a Bob Evans and I had no idea because it was on the phone. There was no prices. So I'm just looking at, the stuff that they had and I ordered. I went down there and picked it up. $10, 10.95 for what I ordered. And it was enough food to feed my mother and I. Uh, and it was good food.
Yeah, that's a steal.
It
Some
was a steal.
breakfast.
No, it was country fried steak
Oh, nice.
with mashed potatoes and vegetable and banana bread.
That's pretty good.
Dude,
For $10 is crazy.
10.95. I couldn't believe it. And so I thought to myself, maybe I should do a little Bob Evans comparo. And then, and they got a billion things on their menu,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. And they got good food. So this fast food is out of control though with the pricing. And I know they're trying to bring the pricing down. And then they do these value menus or but it's the shit that nobody wants they put on those
Yeah,
menus,
for sure. For
Who
sure.
the fuck wants these weird for $4? No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not going to do that. So the search goes on, but there's still the good old fashioned family restaurants,
Yeah, absolutely.
that are all around everywhere, right?
Hmm.
That do a good job for, 10, $12 or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah. They take care of their people.
They take care of the people.
Yeah.
So, um, and so I tried Bob Evans. I really enjoyed it, and actually, since then, that was last week. We've been back one time since then, and ordered some kind of other meal that they had for Easter.
Okay,
They
nice.
had all kinds of different specials for Easter yesterday.
Nice.
So we ordered a thing, and I went and picked it up, and the place was packed because I had gone to Miger, and as you're going to Miger, there's Bob Evans right there, and you got to pull into Miger, and then and I glanced over at Bob Evans' freaking parking lot was just packed with cars,
Yeah, yeah. Yesterday, I made it a point not to go out anywhere
dude.
restaurant wise
Yeah,
because
it
I
was
knew it was
it
gonna
was
be crazy.
crazy. But what I did, I went to Meyer and I had to pick up a few things and then get the Sunday paper for my mom and et cetera, et cetera. And I went there, I forgot my phone because I was going to go there and I was going to call Bob Evans and then I was going to go pick up on the way home,
Yeah.
but I had forgotten my phone. So I went to Meyer, I bought all the stuff and I had to come home.
Hmm.
And so I came home, I put everything away and then grabbed my phone and then I called and I ordered. And by the time I got back over, they said, okay, it'll be like 20 minutes. But when I got over there, the parking lot was like half cleared out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
because by
post
that time
church.
it was like, yeah, it was like 1 o'clock now,
Yeah,
instead of 12 o'clock. So that worked out pretty good in my favor
yeah.
because I forgot my stupid phone. There's one last thing I want to say, Nelson, about something that's real that, well, you don't know because, but it's been on TV and it's been on all the news and stuff. Is Artemis,
Artemis.
Artemis 2?
Mm-mm.
Artemis 2 is the rocket that's launching to the moon.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yep.
Okay, are you aware of all this?
Hmm.
Do you know why they're doing this?
No, but I did read an article, some crazy article about like the Japanese wanting to put solar panels on the moon and all this other stuff.
Uh, Okay.
Not. But yes,
Well, this is and it's an American thing, I guess.
yeah, yeah. This trip to the moon.
This trip to the moon. Well, they had these people, the astronaut people, and I don't know if this is the government doing this or if this
Hmm.
is private. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Um, but these people that were going to the moon, and the lead guy was talking, and he's there talking. Oh, this is a momentous, this and that and the other thing, and people are so interested, and everybody wants to know, and he's going on and on and on about this shit. I'm thinking to myself, what the f are you talking about? I said, if I went into the street right now and stopped the first 100 people I saw, and said, hey, uh, yeah, shooting something to the moon and going around the moon, coming, is that momentous?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Do you
people would look at
care?
me like what the hell are you talking about? No, of course not.
Yeah.
But and it was so strange the way this guy was talking. They must have fed him all this stuff to say.
Yeah.
It sounded so odd the way he was saying it. About this is a landmark. And I'm thinking to myself, who the fuck wants to go to the moon? Go to the moon where you can't breathe, you can't stand, you can't, it's just a big ball of dust. Who the hell wants to go there anyway? No one.
Yeah, yeah. No, and
No one.
we got too many problems here on Earth that I don't
We
care
got enough
about going to
problems
the
here
moon.
on Earth. Yeah, right here in America, we got
Yeah,
enough shit to fix without going to the moon.
moon, absolutely.
Oh my God, the moon. The hell. And we went to the moon like 50 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah,
So we were at the moon, and what have we done since then? Nothing. Not a damn thing at the moon.
yeah.
Leave the moon alone, okay? I mean, let it be. It's fine. Just leave it alone. It's the point now, dude, where it's just the right temperature.
Nice.
Take a nice big sip of it. But I must say, my tea drinking is getting boring
Mm.
because I keep buying the one tea, the spearmint flavored green tea, and then so I got one of those in here and then one just regular green tea. And so I have two tea bags in here, and that's what I've been doing. I need to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, expand what you pick up.
I need to expand my horizons just
Yeah.
a little bit here, Nelson, because yeah. And I'm gonna do it. So the other day I was at the I was gonna buy the, I was gonna get I was at the library. I was gonna get the next book in line of that Peter Ash series.
Yeah. Have you completed it or not
The
yet?
Drifter guy. No, there's like 7 or 8 books. I'm on another number 4.
Four. Okay.
So I was gonna get the next one. So I walked in there and I went and the lady, oh yeah, we got it right here. So I give her my card. She goes, oh, by the way, you got a book in. I was like, I got a book in. She said, yeah. So I got my next Gray Man book.
Oh, nice.
This is number 15 in the series.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. And I looked up how many there were. There's a bunch.
There's a bunch of them. So I'm that far through it already. This is number 15, and I'm enjoying it. And so I said, okay, let me just leave the Peter Ash book because I can get that anytime. It's an older one, and it's always there. I said, and let me just go ahead and read this one first, and I'll come back for that one after I'm done with this. So got my Hardline. It's called The Hardline, the Gray Man novel, number 15. So I got that, and I'm enjoying it. So that's good stuff. Nelson, let me just say something to you right now. That's all I really have to talk to you about today.
That was a good build up.
That's all I have.
Yeah, I mean it was a good amount. I mean
Did we get some stuff done today?
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Now listen, you and you. Don't mess with me because I got this guy right here, and he'll get you every time. He's my guy. So on that note,
We'll close out.
you gonna get ready to close it out,
Yeah, you want to say goodbye to the people?
people? It was nice seeing you today. Goodbye. Have a great day. We'll see you next time around. Mike,
Nelson?
we're out.